Hello and welcome. Thank you for watching. My name is Misha Cunningham from Zoom Solutions. We are a growth agency, and I'm providing this resource for you for free, just to help. It's a growth calculator. So you use it to set business goals that can make a difference and improve your company revenue over the coming 12 months. And links, obviously, in the post. When you're ready to grow, click I am ready to grow, and first things first, decide what your biggest priority is. The drop down box will give you 3 different options. You're going to have e-commerce, leads, and subscriptions. As we know, growth marketing is a fantastic fit for any of those 3. Once you've chosen what your priority is, here's some figures I've entered in earlier. Go ahead and put your current website performance in the left hand column and your target website performance in the right hand column. So things like website visits per month, adds to cart, and also number of completed transactions. If you're having trouble finding any of these figures, go ahead and hit this link here. More than happy to help you to get those numbers in order to essentially shine a light on where you are, and essentially get your goals to where you want to go. Remember the phrase fuzzy goals leads to fuzzy results. This whole concept, this whole premise is so powerful to drive you forward. In the next section, we're looking at factoring in customer lifetime value. I think next to conversion rate, this is probably one of the biggest metrics that would really turn the dial on pushing greater revenue for most businesses. And in reality, it's relatively easy to factor in. So first and foremost, pop in what your estimated average order value is for each transaction, for each sale. And then in the, just below it, how many times does your customer on average buy from you? Now, some business models lend themselves more to repeat transactions. Obviously, I'm thinking about subscriptions here, right? However, even when it's a one and done, there's still generally opportunity to nurture a customer and get that repeat transaction over the lifetime of a customer. Very powerful metric in order to calculate and to factor in. Once you've entered everything, hit the show results, and that's going to crunch the numbers for you. So on the left hand side here, we're going to see your growth goals, obviously pertaining to the numbers which you've added in just above, and you're going to see things like the actual impact to generating that additional customer lifetime value is going to have for your business, how many extra sales, how much one single customer is actually worth to your business, and then you're going to see your conversion rate, which should align quite closely with what you're seeing in your analytics pane anyway, but then you'll see your conversion rate of your future growth targets. And then on the left hand side, that's where you're going to allocate your percentage of revenue growth in order to actually enable you to hit those growth goals. So remember the definition of insanity: doing the same things over and over again and expecting different results. Someone's going to have to drive these numbers. It's either you, it's us, a growth engine like Zoom, or it's somebody else. Okay, but whoever that is, it's going to need an investment above what you're already doing in order to drive results above what you're already getting. Okay, so you go ahead and decide what the amount is. Generally speaking, we see people get best results with a figure between 10 and 30% of their growth goals reinvested back into making sure that those growth goals are hit. And then finally, at the bottom, make sure to grab your copy of the extended report. Fill this form out. It'll come straight through to myself and the HQ team. We'll jump into your figures. We'll bounce through onto your website. We'll have a little look, and we'll start the process to getting that growth strategy built up and put into place. So let's be honest, right? So there'll be current performance, and there's also a target performance. There's that gap, okay? And to span that gap, you're going to need a growth marketing strategy which is going to enable that. And this is essentially the very first step in order to get that. So fill out your details, hit submit, and no doubt we'll speak to you soon. Make sure you get this filled in just in time to start the new year strong, hit some growth targets with Fury, and no doubt I'm going to speak to some of you very, very shortly. Thank you for watching. Take care.